In the glittering world of celebrities, there lies a shadowy realm few dare to explore, the world of celebrity trafficking and yacht girls. Behind this glamorous facade of luxury yachts and star-studded parties, a disturbing reality lurks. This article delves deep into the clandestine underworld, where exploitation thrives and human lives are commodified. In the world of celebrity culture, the allure of luxury and extravagance often takes center stage. From exclusive parties aboard lavish yachts to a star-studded event dripping with opulence. The glittering facade of fame casts a captivating spell. Yet beneath this shimmering veneer lies a darker reality that few dare to acknowledge. Celebrities, idolized for their fame and fortune, often find themselves ensnared in a world of excess and indulgence. Seduced by the promise of pleasure, they become unwitting participants in a clandestine underworld where exploitation thrives. Behind closed doors and away from the prying eyes of the public, a sinister trade in human lives unfolds. For vulnerable young women seeking an escape from poverty or hardship, the allure of the celebrity lifestyle can be irresistible. Promise lucrative opportunities and a taste of the glamorous world they've only dreamed of, they eagerly step into the spotlight, unaware of the darkness that awaits. These women, known as Yacht Girls, soon discover that the promises of fame and fortune are but a facade, concealing the harsh reality of exploitation and abuse. Trapped in a web of deceit and manipulation, yacht girls find themselves stripped of their autonomy and dignity. Coerced into participating in activities they never consented to, they become commodities to be bought, sold, and discarded at the whim of their wealthy clientele. Behind the scenes of extravagant parties and lavish events, their voices are silenced by fear and intimidation, their humanity reduced to a mere transaction. The complicity of celebrities in perpetuating this insidious trade cannot be ignored. Blinded by their own privilege and insulated by layers of wealth and fame, they turned a blind eye to the suffering unfolding around them. Their silence speaks volumes, enabling and legitimizing the exploitation of vulnerable individuals for their own gratification. In the collision between glamour and grim reality, the true cost of celebrity culture is laid bare. Behind the scenes, away from the flashing cameras and adoring fans, lies a world where human lives are commodified and exploited for the pleasure of the privileged few. It's a reality that demands our attention, our outrage, and our unwavering commitment to justice and accountability. Only by confronting the darkness that lurks beneath the surface can we hope to shine a light on the path towards a more equitable and humane future. In the realm of celebrity culture, fame and influence wield immense power. Celebrities, revered for their talent and charisma, often find themselves at the center of attention, their every move scrutinized by adoring fans and relentless media outlets. Yet behind the glitz and glamour lies a troubling truth: the complicity of celebrities in perpetuating the dark world of exploitation and abuse. Enticed by the allure of luxury and excess, celebrities frequently find themselves drawn into a world where exploitation thrives. Seduced by the promise of exclusive parties and VIP treatment, they become unwitting participants in a clandestine underworld where vulnerable individuals are bought, sold, and traded like commodities. For some celebrities, ignorance serves as a shield against the harsh realities unfolding around them. Blinded by their privilege and insulated by layers of wealth and fame, they turned a blind eye to the suffering of those less fortunate. Ignorance, whether willful or unintentional, becomes a convenient excuse for complicity, allowing celebrities to distance themselves from the exploitation unfolding in their midst. Yet ignorance does not absolve celebrities of their responsibility to speak out against injustice. As influential figures with vast platforms and devoted followings, they possess the power to effect meaningful change. By raising awareness and lending their voices to the fight against exploitation, celebrities can leverage their influence for the greater good, shining a light on the dark corners of society where exploitation thrives. However, for others, complicity is a conscious choice, an acknowledgement of the price they are willing to pay for access to the exclusive world of wealth and privilege. In their pursuit of fame and fortune, these celebrities willingly turn a blind eye to the suffering of the vulnerable, prioritizing their comfort and convenience over the well-being of others. The complicity of celebrities in perpetuating the exploitation of vulnerable individuals is a damning indictment of our celebrity-obsessed culture. By turning a blind eye to the suffering unfolding around them, they become complicit in perpetuating a system built on exploitation and abuse. It's only by holding celebrities accountable for their actions, by demanding transparency and accountability, that we can hope to dismantle the systems of power and privilege that perpetuate this cycle of exploitation. Together, we must confront the uncomfortable truths that lie at the heart of celebrity culture, demanding justice for those who have been silenced and exploited in the pursuit of fame and fortune. Yacht girls, often recruited from vulnerable backgrounds or struggling circumstances, find themselves ensnared in a web of deceit and manipulation from which escape seems nearly impossible. Promised lucrative opportunities and a taste of the glamorous lifestyle, they step aboard luxury yachts, unaware of the horrors that await them. Once trapped within this world, yacht girls quickly discover that the promises of wealth and luxury are nothing more than a cruel illusion. Instead of the glamorous life they were led to believe, they find themselves subjected to exploitation, coercion, and abuse at the hands of their wealthy clientele. Stripped of their autonomy and dignity, yacht girls become commodities in a twisted marketplace where human lives are bought and sold to satisfy the desires of the privileged few. Coerced into engaging in sexual acts against their will, they are forced to endure physical and emotional abuse. Their voices silenced by fear and intimidation. The cycle of abuse perpetuated against yacht girls is relentless and unforgiving. Cut off from the outside world and isolated from their loved ones, they are left with few avenues of escape. Those who dare to resist or speak out risk facing retaliation, further entrenching the cycle of exploitation and abuse. The psychological toll of this exploitation is profound, leaving lasting scars that may never fully heal. Yacht girls grapple with feelings of shame, guilt, and worthlessness, their sense of self-worth eroded by years of manipulation and abuse. Trapped in a seemingly endless cycle of degradation and despair, they struggle to envision a future free from the chains of their captors. We must confront the reality of the plight faced by yacht girls and demand justice for those who have been silenced and exploited. Only by shining a light on the darkest corners of our society can we hope to bring an end to the cycle of abuse and exploitation that plagues the lives of so many vulnerable individuals. The exploitation of vulnerable individuals extends far beyond the confines of the extravagant yacht parties that serve as a backdrop for this dark world. Behind closed doors, away from the prying eyes of the public, vulnerable women are coerced into engaging in activities against their will, their bodies commodified for the pleasure of the elite. Many yacht girls are subjected to physical and emotional abuse at the hands of their wealthy clientele, their autonomy and dignity stripped away in the pursuit of profit and pleasure. Coerced into participating in sexual acts under the guise of luxury and opulence, they find themselves trapped in a nightmarish reality from which escape seems nearly impossible. The tactics used to coerce and control yacht girls are as varied as they are insidious. Threats of violence, manipulation, and blackmail are common tools employed by those who seek to exploit the vulnerable for their gain. Cut off from the outside world and isolated from their loved ones, yacht girls are left with few options and even fewer allies in their fight for freedom. The complicity of those who perpetuate this cycle of exploitation cannot be overstated. From the wealthy clientele who view vulnerable women as nothing more than commodities to be bought and sold, to the celebrities who turn a blind eye to the suffering unfolding around them, all are complicit in perpetuating a system built on exploitation and abuse. It's only through shedding light on the darkest corners of our society and demanding accountability for those who profit from the suffering of others that we can hope to bring about meaningful change. Together, we must stand in solidarity with the victims of exploitation and coercion, demanding justice for those who have been silenced and oppressed for far too long. The pervasive nature of celebrity trafficking and the exploitation of yacht girls demands a concerted effort to confront the harsh realities that lie at its core. It requires holding perpetrators accountable for their actions and ensuring that justice is served for those who have been victimized. Accountability starts with raising awareness and shining a spotlight on the dark underworld of exploitation and abuse. It requires a collective acknowledgement of the complicity of celebrities, wealthy elites, and those who profit from the suffering of vulnerable individuals. Justice, meanwhile, necessitates concrete action to dismantle the systems of power and privilege that perpetuate this cycle of exploitation. It involves advocating for policies and initiatives aimed at protecting the rights and dignity of all individuals, regardless of their socioeconomic status or background. By confronting the reality of celebrity trafficking and yacht girl exploitation head-on, we can work towards creating a more just and equitable society for all. It is only through collective action and unwavering commitment that we can hope to bring about meaningful change and ensure that no one is left behind in the pursuit of justice and equality. In conclusion, the world of celebrity trafficking and yacht girls stands as a stark reminder of the dark underbelly of fame and fortune. Behind the glitz and glamour lies a grim reality of exploitation and abuse, where vulnerable individuals are treated as commodities for the pleasure of the privileged few. We must confront this reality head-on, demanding accountability and justice for those who have been silenced and exploited. Together, we can work towards dismantling the systems of power and privilege that perpetuate this cycle of exploitation, ensuring that no one is left behind in the pursuit of justice and equality. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below to continue the conversation. Your support helps raise awareness and drive change. Together, we can shine a light on the darkest corners of our society and pave the way for a brighter, more equitable future.